Hi, everyone. Thank you all for tuning back in to another episode of Bubbly Banter podcast. I'm your host, Sierra Mendoza, and today I am joined with...
Trevor.
Baby.
You should have said, Mrs. Sierra.
Mrs.?
Yeah.
But I'm not a Mrs. yet.
But you're going to be soon.
I know. Why is that?
'Cause...
We're engaged! We're engaged! God, that was so corny. That was so corny.
I know. I changed it.
I know. I thought we were going to lead into the cookie thing. Okay, well, anyways, I was going to say, babe, do you want to tell everyone what's going on with your tummy right now?
Well, I think we did it the right way because this was our first time making cookies together. Well, not really together, but making cookies. As engaged peoples.
As engaged
but
peoples.
But I mainly was doing the cookies. You were watching TV.
I was watching my animes,
and
yes.
For everyone listening, we are on a diet. And I was trying to be good with my diet. So I got some healthy cookies to bake myself because I'm a cookie monster. Okay?
Oh.
I love me some cookies.
This boy and his cookies.
All types of cookies. So I wanted some chocolate chip cookies because I was feeling them, you know?
Yeah, and
never ever buy whole food healthy cookies to bake because my God, I didn't even consume them and my stomach is upset. They were just in my mouth and I spit them out and my stomach still hurts. They were terrible. I would rather eat dog food.
Okay.
I would rather...
You're being dramatic.
No. I would rather eat cat food.
They were not that bad.
I would rather eat rats.
Oh, that's a lie.
No. I would rather grill up some rats and some barbecue sauce and maybe some sweet honey barbecue sauce, you know what I'm saying? And eat that. Then these cookies, they were so terrible. And you, who is going to be my future wife, my future Mrs.
He is slapping his hands together for all that cannot see because there is no camera.
Is not on my side. You're betraying me.
So
early.
Can I talk?
By saying they are good cookies.
Let me talk real quick. Let me give the people my side of it. You guys, first of all, yes, I agree. Do not buy whole food cookies, because also first the ingredients, and this is where I will give Trevor the benefit of the doubt. They literally were like 1/3 of a spoon plus a tablespoon of water. 1/3 what? 1/3 what? And it was just really all over the place with the ingredients. So I'll give him that. And then this boy just decides, I'm just gonna start throwing some random vanilla extract in there that the ingredients does not call for.
No, okay.
And an egg.
And
an egg.
No, okay. So I usually add eggs to when I'm baking.
Brownies.
To anything.
Okay.
Eggs, brownies, cookies. Because it helps. I don't know how it helps, but it helps and it tastes better. And these cookies were all this healthy stuff and gluten-free stuff. So I was like, well, it's going to need some flavor. So I added some vanilla. Okay?
It was literally it was oat, what was it? Oat flour and
I don't even know. It was garbage.
Sunflower flour.
Garbage, and we should sue them for giving me some terrible cookies.
This man, okay guys, when he's not joking. This man and his cookies, it's like taking away Thor and his hammer. It's really hard to do.
I'm sweating right now.
Oh my gosh. Do you need to turn on the fan? He's heated, you guys. And then the fact is I actually enjoyed the cookies after they were baked. Not the cookie dough, because that was grainy and nasty.
The cookie dough.
It stuck to my roof of my mouth.
Equally terrible.
No, to me, honestly, the cookie dough was okay. It was just really thick with 3 C's, as Madden would say. And after it was cooked, it was actually not that bad. But it did have a lingering taste of sunflower seeds at the end. But I was like, I'm here for it. It tastes like those graham crackers, little mini bears that are drizzled in honey.
No, it doesn't, because I
thought
enjoy
it
those.
Did. Okay, well.
And I'm about to throw up, so.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, anyways, this man only tolerates the Toll House cookies.
That's not true. You know that's not true.
Okay.
I eat Tiffany's. I eat.
But then you're like,
I eat
but
Girl
babe.
Scout cookies. I bake. Minute Maid cookies. Anyway. Finish. Jump on in, love.
I'm trying.
Try to defend my cookies.
I noticed. This is the Trevor podcast today, y'all. I'm literally over here mouthing to him, let me talk. Because I'm like, people are gonna click out of this so fast because we are both just yelling in everyone's ears.
You can edit that.
I don't want to.
You'll be fine.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyways, I don't even know where I was going with this other than, you guys, the whole point of this episode was to announce our engagement.
Yeah.
And we have been talking for 5 minutes straight about cookie dough. The more important things in life.
Well, okay. Let's get on track then.
Okay.
Let me ask you.
Uh-huh.
I'll build this up for the audience. How was your weekend, love? Like, you've been wanting to go on a picnic date for about 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I finally invited you out on one. What was your thoughts?
You know how you know how whenever you get a really good dessert and I think it's amazing and you're just like, it was all right. Yeah, that was that.
Give me that ring.
I'm just kidding. And that's where I was going with that last part before I zoned out. I was like, where was I going with that? I wanted to bring up the fact that you compare all of the desserts that I think are amazing, and you're just like, they're alright, and then you just a little wiggle with your edible hand. True.
We're getting back off track.
Okay, sorry. This weekend
was
great. It was perfect, you guys. So we actually went on a hunt for a picnic basket at like several different stores. And finally we found one including Amazon. By the way, I am mad at them. They have messed up so many of my orders that I have had to return, and it's just not funny. Guys, I ordered a picnic basket from them for $30, and they sent me this tiny little thing that could probably barely fit one or two sandwiches if you squashed them in there. So, anyways, we went to Home Goods. We found the perfect picnic basket, and we went to Whole Foods. We grabbed, what did we grab from there? Some chips, some grapes, some watermelon. We grabbed all these cute little treats, and then we went to Tom Thumb and grabbed some sandwiches. It was just so cute. And, okay, Asta.
Why?
He's playing limbo with our ring lamp. Anyways, and we went to the Grapevine Lake. And I literally was just so blown away because, like, when Trevor was driving us, I was just like, where are you taking me? Like, when we, like, wrapped around the little, like, corner to enter, I was just like, this is really pretty. This is beautiful. And I was like, how did you find this? What did you tell me? You were just like, I did my research.
My research was our photographer.
Shout out, Katie!
Yeah, I was going to take you on a hike. Yeah. That was the original plan. I was going to take you to this dinosaur river.
Aww.
It was like an hour drive from here or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And it was super pretty, but we went on a hike like 2 months ago.
Not bad.
And you were like, do not ask me on a hike because
you
guys get sweaty.
I did. I got so sweaty. I wasn't even wearing makeup that day. Like, what little makeup I did wear, it just, like, ran right off my face. My mascara was smudged. Like, it was just not cute. And we are in the Dallas area, so you know how hot it gets down here. Well, and then we had the dogs with us. They were just aggravating me. I was just straight up not having a good time. It was just not a chill time.
Yeah.
And so I feel so bad, though, because I was jokingly telling Trevor, I was like, babe, do not ever propose to me on a hike. And he just stopped dead in his tracks. And he was like, wait, really? And then I just instantly knew that I ruined something. And I was like, wait, no, like, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. Just stick to your plan. I will make do.
Yeah.
And he did not.
So when we got home, I emailed the photographer. And I was like, I need a suggestion.
Oh, was she already in the loop at that point?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so bad.
She was like, oh, a lot of couples like love this area. And the first time I went to check it out, I checked out the wrong area.
Oh.
And I was like, well, this is pretty, but I emailed her and I was like, I know this isn't where you told me, but it's cool. And then she's like, oh, this is how you get to the area that I was suggesting. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is the spot. And
so where you actually proposed to me was the spot she recommended?
Yeah.
Were you, like, nervous that other people might be on that ledge when we went?
So we were actually supposed to go further out.
Really?
Yeah, there was a ledge further out, so it would have been easier for her to get photos. Because she ended up having to, like, get in some bushes.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
But there was someone there. So we ended up being closer.
I mean, I don't mind that, though, because, like, the photos that she did take, they were already kind of far, but I think they were, like, the perfect kind of far. Like, she got so much beautiful scenery, and then, like, we just looked like two little lovebirds just, like, being stalked in the wind. She did a good job. So it was actually funny because... So, like, Trevor drove us up there. We had the dogs in the back seat, and he was like, okay, love, like, let's go to this ledge, and why don't you set up the picnic the way you want it to look, make it all cute for your photos, because, well, I had a Polaroid camera with me, and I wanted to take photos of us, and he's like, yeah, make it all cute for your photos. I'm going to go run back to the Subaru. I'm going to grab the dogs, and, y'all, it was, like, a windy day, like, super duper windy, and I'm over here trying to lay, like, our speaker, backpack, shoes, picnic basket on the corners of the blanket so that way they don't fly up. And I'm setting all of our food down in the middle of the blanket, and then I'm just like, oh, this is cute. I'm going to take a photo. As soon as I reach for my Polaroid camera, the blanket just flings up at me, throws sand in my face. There's a bee that flew at me. I'm grabbing my chancla. I'm smacking it to death. And meanwhile, I'm doing all that fighting for my life. Trevor is still at the Subaru grabbing the dogs. And I'm just like, I need this man to hurry. And so I was just like, I chose a bad day to wear a dress. I chose a bad day to, like, leave my hair down. Like, I was just thinking of all the things that I did wrong for the occasion because I was not expecting the wind to be so windy. But it was so perfect because then, you know, Trevor came back and he was like, oh, hey, babe, why don't I get some photos of you on the ledge, like looking at the water of the lake and the wind in your hair, and why don't you take Gizmo with you? And Gizmo is our little anxiety boy. Like, he is such a scaredy cat. And I had him on the leash and I was like, okay, sure. And I take him on the ledge with me, and there was like a big crack in the rocks. And he was just like, he kept looking at it like he couldn't jump over that. And so I was like, dude, just jump. So finally he like crept over it, and then instantly realized Trevor was not next to him because he has to be next to Trevor at all times. And then he kept trying to turn around to go back to Trevor. And then so I would end up turning around, and then Trevor's trying to do his thing. But he's like, no, babe, turn back around. I'm not done getting a photo of you. And I'm like, okay. And so then I'm standing there, and I'm like lifting my hands in the air. And then, do you want to tell him from your point of view?
Sure. Sure. And she finally turned around after fighting with me.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
No, we didn't fight.
No, not fighting with me, but like.
But like, tell him what you said.
I know, I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
Fighting with Gizmo.
Mm-hmm.
And we got her turned around and got down on the magical knee, and I said, Sierra, and then she's like, what? And she turned around, and I was down on one knee, and she was instant tears.
Yeah, I was. I couldn't even act like I was gonna hold it in to let him finish his speech.
And I gave a speech that I can barely remember because I blacked out, and I was nervous I wasn't nervous until I was actually doing it.
Oh, he actually cried, you guys. I was shocked. Like, not cried like I did, but he got teary-eyed.
I got watery-eyed, and I don't do that.
He does never for anything. The last time I saw this man cry was when we decided to do long distance, and we were moving. And that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah. And I asked, will you marry me? And she said yes. And this whole time she hasn't moved forward off the ledge. So we were still standing far apart. And I was like, well, come here.
Yeah.
And then I put the ring on, and she was crying. And then I pointed at the camera and had her wave.
It was so
said
cute.
Yes, and we just got some photos done and spent some time together. And I gotta take the ring off and on and off and on. And
were you scared at any point that the wind was gonna blow it out of your hand?
No.
Okay, that's good.
Got some photos all over the area of the lake we were at.
It was so windy, but Katie did a really great job having us work with the wind.
You should
that was
add
really
her
nice.
social media tag.
I should. I'll tag her Instagram. in this. I don't know how to do it for Spotify. I'll try and figure out. I'm such I am not tech savvy, so I'll try and figure out how to like grab her link and attach it to the episode below. But I definitely know I can edit it into my visual for YouTube. So if you're watching it on YouTube, you will see her tag at the end.
We got some photos. It was too windy, so we decided to come back home.
Yeah.
And we ate some food, and then I was working with her mom, and I got to surprise her again.
It was so cute.
You take on over, love bug.
So, can I tell them the speech?
Nah.
No? Keep that between us?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So basically we got home, and I was just like, babe. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, can you tell me the speech again? I blacked out from happiness, and in my mind I was just screaming yes, yes, yes. And so he starts laughing. He's like, I can't because I blacked out too. But like we blacked out because we were just so happy. But okay, we're gonna keep our little speech between us. It was cute, and from what I do remember, I remember some.
It very clearly.
You do?
Between us, yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember bits and pieces just because in that moment I was just so like, oh my gosh, it's finally happening. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna keep that between us, you guys. But so we end up getting home, and Trevor's like, okay, we gotta be quick. We're gonna put the dogs away. What?
While you're telling this part, tell them what your aunt found from Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was so confused. I was like, well, did I say something that we decided not to tell people? Okay. So, basically, I sent a group photo out to my family to announce, like, we're engaged. And my tia Lisa messaged us back a photo of Taco Bell packets. And, if you've gone to Taco Bell, you know how they have little words that are cute, like 1, 2, 3, count with me, and like I love you, marry me. And you know what did the photo say exactly? Do you remember? I don't think I saved it, but there
was 2 mild packets and
2 like fire packets,
hot packets. Yeah,
let me see, hold on, I'm gonna look for the photo because it's not gonna be too far off. But it was so neat. My whole family was just congratulating us, so thank you all so much. I love y'all all so much. Okay, so actually it was 1 mild packet and 3 fire ones. And she literally said they had just gotten done ordering Taco Bell. They picked up their order. They got home. They dumped out their packets. And she literally saw it say, that moment when, ... on the count of 3, ... you're so my type, marry me. And I thought, oh my gosh, that is insane. So literally altogether it says, that moment when, on the count of 3, you're so my type, marry me. And it was just cute because it rhymed. Mm-hmm. And it was like, what? And she's such a, like, I get signs from God type of woman. Like, my family's very godly, and so we put a lot of our faith into, like, everything that God has planned for us. Like, anything that comes our way, we're just like, this is all part of God's plan, even if it's not a part of ours. So whenever she sent that, she was like, okay, I don't think there's anything that could be more reassuring that you are with the love of your life right now. And that just, like, made me cry for the, like, 17th time for that day.
It's such a weird thing, though.
What do you mean?
It's Taco Bell packets.
Oh, yeah, because we're on a diet.
No, that's not why it's weird. It's weird because it's just funny that it's a Taco Bell packet.
That's true. That's true. Well, it was funny because we FaceTimed them, and Trevor was like, yeah, like, I'm a mild white man, and she's my fiery Latina, so it makes sense. But, anyways, yeah, we thought that was pretty cool. And, so we end up meeting up with my mom. We show up at BJ's Steakhouse, and we get there. We go to the podium or whatever, and the host stand. And Trevor's like, reservation or a table for 4. And I looked at him and I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I have another surprise for you. And I was like, well, who's joining us? And he was like, I don't know. Just trying to play it dumb. Which I give him so much credit for trying to keep a majority of all of this a secret, even though I cracked it like 1 week prior. So I had plenty of time on my own to make sure I had my nails done for this weekend, which stinks, y'all. Like, I was kind of bummed at myself for figuring it out, but I could care less, like, the very next day, because I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be an engaged woman next weekend. So I went and got my nails done for the occasion, blah, blah, blah. We get to the table, we sit down, And my mom and my stepdad show up, and they had flowers for us, and I just, like, bursted into tears again because I was not expecting that. And we all just sat down. We had dinner together. It was really nice. We took photos, and my mom brought me my grandmother's pearls, my great-grandma's pearls, and she wore them in her wedding, and then she was like, well, I want you to wear them in, your wedding. And so I was just in tears, and I just thought it was such a beautiful thing, and I think Trevor did a really, really good job pulling all of it together, pulling it off.
No, stop it.
No. And then we already had our engagement photo shoot, so we'll be posting photos of that probably in the next few weeks. Trevor just really had a lot planned and booked with our photographer, and I love it because that took a lot of stress off of my shoulders. Even though I was still stressed because I was like, when do I need to be prepared for things? But it worked out in the end. So we did a really beautiful rooftop picnic photo session in downtown Fort Worth. And I'm excited to see those photos. I think they're going to be everything that we could have ever dreamed of. And we did a cute little, kind of like a smash cake, but for, weddings and stuff, where you have like your wine glasses and you dip them into the cake and you eat them that way. So we had a very cute little heart-shaped cake, and it was white, and it has our song on it. Babe, do you want to tell them?
Our song's Eat to Infinity by Nick D. You'll have to, post some of the lyrics, a verse on or something.
I will, yeah. I'll put that into the visual.
We just had the name of the song on there since we're going to be together for infinity.
Infinity. It's like, we met, and then 8 minutes into knowing each other, we just knew we wanted to be together forever. So that's basically the lyrics, but I will add them to the visual. But yeah, if you haven't heard of Nick D, look him up. Look up the number 8 to Infinity. It's a really good song. Yes. So we love that song. That's our song. And so whenever y'all see photos, if y'all are like, what does 8 to Infinity mean? That's just our personal little thing for each other. So it's very significant and meaningful for us. And we listened to our love song playlist that we made on Spotify throughout the entire photo session. So it was really cute because we got to just, love on each other, swirl around, be silly, take cute little photos while listening to our song. Eat cake, but, Trevor, that sweet tooth over there, yeah, it was all right. It was
dry.
Oh, baby. So.
Because they tricked me. We were halfway through the photo session, and then they were like, all right, let's do the cake part. It's like, sweet. And then we unwrapped the cake, and it was just sitting in the sunlight. Just getting beaten down by the Texas sun. And then they were like, Sierra and Katie were like, oh, but let's do these poses first. And I was like, what?
It was so sad. It was funny because every time that we were like, yeah, okay, we're ready, Trevor would grab his wine glass or his fork, and he's like, yes, let's go, brother. And then he's about to do it, and I was like, oh, wait, but actually, before you do that, there's another idea I thought of. And then Katie would say the same, like, oh, wait, but hold on. And he was just getting so annoyed. He was just like, I want to eat this cake. And then he was so disappointed because... Well, it was a red velvet cake with Nutella filling, and the Nutella really made up for it, love. It was not that dry because the Nutella really helped. He's, over there fluttering his eyelids and rolling his eyes around, whatever. Sure. But, yeah, no, it was good. I could see where it was a little dry, but this boy is acting like it was the Sahara Desert.
Okay, we've had this lady bake us 3 cakes now.
They're all great.
And... they are amazing. She's a talented woman.
Yes. Oh, I need to send Katie that information that she asked for, by the way.
But whoever bakes our cakes are amazing.
Yes, we found her on Facebook Market.
Except don't tell me. Sorry.
It's okay.
Don't tell me that they all taste the same. Because that cake, was it good? Yes, 100%. But it was dry just because it was 4 days, or not 4 days, 3 days later, and it was sitting in the Texas sun while we were taking a photo shoot. So it's nothing about the baker. It's just it's what it is.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
And you gotta think, we got it on a Friday. We took the photos on a Sunday.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it was.
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
Next we'll have to order it again and try it the same day.
We will. We will. We'll try one. We'll do a cute little one for us for the wedding or something. But yeah, so we already got our engagement photos knocked out of the way, and we're really excited to see what they look like. But other than that, we're on cloud 9. I'm honestly, my ring just is breathtaking, you guys. Like, I am, every time I get the chance to look at it, I'm just blown away. Trevor did such an amazing job. And what?
Oh, finish, sorry.
No, it's okay. What do you want to say?
Speaking of the ring.
Uh-huh.
Who helped me?
What do you mean?
When I was proposing.
Oh, Austin. Yes.
No, Asta.
Oh, I thought you meant because he held the dogs for you.
No, because Asta has
well, Austin helped also by coming to hold the dogs.
Asta has a, yes, thank you, Austin. I didn't know if my brother was going to be working that day, and this is playing on the whim. Well, not really on the whim, but in the sense of just wanted to make sure I had someone that, like, if they had to go to work, that wouldn't be a problem kind of thing. Yeah. So I had Austin come so he could hold the dog so you wouldn't be overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. But before we got there, Austin has a little harness and it has 2 pockets on each side.
Did you say Austin or Asta?
Asta.
I heard Austin.
So I had Asta hold the ring for me until we got to the place.
Yeah, he had the dog that likes to run away hold the ring.
He doesn't like to run away.
He likes to run away.
He loves me.
But it's okay, because I had no idea until after the ring was already on my finger. So that's fine. That saved me anxiety and stress. Love, is your tummy okay?
Those cookies were terrible.
He's just hugging his tummy. But, that's kind of it, you guys. I don't know. We've gotten...
Little life update.
Yeah, a little life update. Next chapter, you guys. I am no longer, waiting for that proposal. And Trevor is no longer allowed to run away and back out. So...
I would never.
I know. Me neither. And my grandfather's very happy to know that, I'm gonna be a señora soon because, like we've agreed, my ovaries are not getting much younger. So I was like, yes.
Lordy.
Yes, Grandpa. That is true. Thank you. No kids, you guys. We are still not wanting kids for a few years. So that'll be another update when that time comes. But we wanted to just hop on here and give y'all a little life update. And thank you all so much for the love and the kind words and the congratulations that everyone has been sending our way. Mm-hmm. Again, if we have not been able to respond to y'all personally, don't think we don't love you guys. We have seen your comments.
And we've been busy.
We have been so busy. So busy. But we have seen the sweet comments and they did not go unnoticed. And a lot of them made me cry. And
99% of them made me cry.
99% of them did make me cry. And then I just went to Hobby Lobby the other day, literally just to look around. And I was just curious. And I went down the bridal aisle and the groom aisle. And I was in tears. I was like, this is going to be us someday. So.
You're silly.
Yeah, I am in emotional roller coaster right now, you guys. And today I had to go to work without my ring on.
But high emotions.
Yes, great emotions. And I went to work today without my ring on because I just can't bring myself to wear this underneath the glove. It'll rip the glove, or the glove will pull a prong, or yeah, that too. I don't want this to fall off in anyone's mouths, or I don't want the diamond to fall out. So it's been heartbreaking to have to part ways with my ring while I'm at work. But the moment that I came over and saw Trevor, I literally just went running and I was like, where's my ring? And I grabbed it and put it back on, and I just felt like it felt meant to be. And now I feel so naked and lost without it. And I'm so happy I found my soulmate.
I'm so happy I found my soulmate.
I can't wait to grow gray with you.
I can't wait to grow also gray with you.
I was like, where are you going with this? But we just want to end that on a happy note. Thank you all so much for the love and support.
Gracias.
And If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment down below, leave a 5-star rating. If you are listening on YouTube, please make sure to hit that post notification button so you always get notified anytime that I post. And Trevor is raising his hand to chime in. What's up, love?
Sierra would love if this was her biggest episode yet, a life event. So for sure, keep those share buttons flowing, like it, follow, subscribe, all them things, and make it pop off.
Oh, you're making me blush.
I'm good at that.
Oh, you are. I did not ask him to say that at all either, because I was not prepared.
She has a knife.
Hey, shut up! And the episode just got canceled. No, I'm just kidding. Alrighty, you guys. We will... Shut up. We will see... I will see you in the next one. Who knows where this man will be.
Exactly.
Stop it. Alrighty, you guys. Till next Saturday, I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. And I hope y'all are enjoying the rest of y'all's weekend and transition into a beautiful week to come. Bye.
Bye.